cosmogony. Wait. I know what most of you probably are thinking, but trust me, this is a really cool story. And I think the Greek mythology can be really interesting. It can teach us many interesting things, and it can we can have fun with Greek mythology for real. So today I'm gonna tell you and read for you with this tone of voice the chapter 1 of Greek mythology. And this chapter's title is Chaos and Hegemony. Please don't rush with this video and with your time. Take your time. Just follow my voice and take these 20 minutes for you, for your cultural grow and for your relax. Okay, let's go. Just as the Bible starts with the creation of the world in the book of Genesis, any discussion of Greek mythology would be incomplete without touching upon its creation myths. Yes, we're gonna talk about creation of our world. The most comprehensive description of the Greek mythology and mythological cosmogony is provided in Hesiod's Theogony, as it is one of the first written accounts of the creation. We can say with some assurance that Hesiod closely followed the oral myths that were relayed intergenerationally up until then. In the beginning, it says, there was chaos and a formless emptiness from which everything came. In Greek, chaos meant a is also an implication that some of the primordials like Uranus, Erebus and Pontus could have sprung from Gaia. At any rate, all of them together were the first primordials to rule over the cosmos. The primordials then mated amongst them and multiplied. From Gaia's union with Uranus sprang the 12 titans, including Uranus, who was the youngest, the one-eyed giants, the 3 Cyclopes, and the 50-ended 100-armed monsters, 3 Hecatoncurious, were also the products of Uranus and Gaia. Uranus, however, was so disgusted by these 6 that he had them cast off to Tartarus, away from his sight. Gaia was vexed, Vexed, that a father should so ill-treat their children that she vowed revenge. She instigated Cronus to turn against his father and assume his natural title as the ruler of the universe by killing Uranus. Cronus, unable to kill his father, castrated a sleeping Uranus and did his mother's bidding. He became the king of gods. With his sister and consort Rhea, he then went on to father 6 children, the Olympians. Cronus' reign wasn't exactly a peaceful or happy one, though. A bleeding and furious Uranus had foretold the overthrow of Cronus by his own children. Uranus predicted that just as his son had turned traitor, one of Cronus' own would supplant him. A warrior to Cronus tried to remedy this by swallowing the Olympians alive. In fact, this is exactly what he did to the first 5 of them. Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon. But inadvertently, like his father before him, established gods of cosmos. Zeus, with older goddesses, mortals, and nymphs, fathered further progeny, who also went on to become gods or demigods in their own right. If Cronus stint as a supreme ruler mirrored that of his father's, him being displaced by his son, there is another fascinating aspect that modern readers of these myths wouldn't miss. Both Gaia and Rhea are complicit in the crowning of their sons as the next gods. If Gaia was displeased with Uranus for imprisoning his monstrous looking offspring, the Cyclops and the Hecatoncreus, to the underworld, Rhea was tired of Cronus' cannibalistic pursuit of his own children. Both the mothers are vital links in the future success of their sons. The sexual violence that characterize many of the stories within Greek mythology is a theme that we will revisit. Most of the stories contain flagrant abductions, rapes, and forced marriages that were quite common in the era in which the myths were narrated. Zeus himself was well known for his sexual escapades and alliances with women. Whether these liaisons were consensual, forced, or via manipulation, they often resulted in their birth of other gods and semi-divine beings, who not only owed their allegiance to their father but also carved their own niche within the Greek pantheon. A modern reader, as us, needs to see these sexual unions as necessary for Zeus to consolidate his position within the pantheon. A worthy god, like a good king, was expected to engender enough offspring to keep his legacy alive. Interestingly, ancient Greeks considered the earth to be a flat disk that floated in the ocean. The sun, a charioteer that perambulated the heavens by day and floated in a wooden bowl at night, and crevices in the ground to be entrances to the netherworld. Their ideas of religion and deities closely followed the phenomena that they saw in the natural world. Religion for them was a means to make sense of and make less scary what they perceived to be a magical, mystical nature. As for life on Earth, mythology says that Zeus ordered the Titans, Prometheus and Epimetheus, to create people and animals that's associated with Prometheus a little later on this book if we will read it. So this is the end for today. Let me say one last thing beyond the explanations of the book. If you like this kind of storytelling, if you like mythology, there are many mythology stories on our planet, but I think for at least Europe and USA, Greek mythology, maybe USA a little bit less, but I think Greek mythology is one of the most important for our culture and our images in our instructions and school paths. So it's a great possibility